So the next one is Ibanker people. Last week we had somebody rally there saying that you guys are not Benin, you are Igbo. No problem. This 2025, you have a right to associate with whoever you want to associate with. But you know that land belongs to Edo, belongs to Benin Kingdom. So if you know you are Igbo, you can pack your load and go. It's as simple as that. Don't be everything they fight for. Don't be everything. And for those of Unawe Biezi, Senator Ned Nwoko, we can see what you are doing, sir. Honorable sir, we see your job. We see how you are doing everything possible to become a governor of Anyoma State. We know, and you are trying. You are all those suspended and okay. They are snapping pictures with you. No problem. But sir, please, we want to let you know that it has already been passed to law. They are no more in Oge. And so no matter how much picture they snap with you, they can never be king in Ibanker land again. They can never go there and become king anymore, because the kings in Edo, the Enoges in Edo, is way appointed by the Omonoba Edo. As it's hereditary. It's given to family. Some is elected, some is appointed, and some is hereditary. Yeah. So that's for that. And we are not even hearing from those of you in Igbanke also. None of you are speaking. You are just quiet. The people I see are those people from Akumazi. They are the one coming to Igbanke to say Igbanke is not Benin. We are not dragging anybody. Anybody that don't want to be Benin, shh, go. It's as simple as that. This is 2025. We're not drag anybody. If you don't want to be Benin, you can go. Go and belong to anywhere you want to belong to. You have freedom to belong to anywhere. But the truth is this. The land you stay right now, it's a Benin land. So if you know you are not Benin, you can as well go to where you are coming from. That is it. Me, I'm not going to come to fight.
Which land belong to Edo? Belong to Benin. Our Igbanke land belong to Benin. You are very sick. You are sick for your head. You and your family, not only you and your parents. If I didn't tell you that one, you are very sick. And I hope not be, I believe, I respect Oban, I know she's not going to tell you that one. So this nonsense talk where I talk for a year, to say it day with me for a year, they can't slap on her for tear you, and you know, repeat that kind of word where I talk. Thunder fire you, say more pack come off our land. We they speak the same language, they hear back, not they hear. Are we doing the same culture? No. Say Ibanker land in your line. If you say they here.
Let's be clear. Ibanker is not a creation of the Benin Kingdom. And it certainly wasn't built in 1937. That narrative is both historically inaccurate and disrespectful to the people of Ibanker. And Ibanker predates colonial records. The so-called intelligence report of 1937 that has been circulated in social media, that was a colonial administrative document by a British officer, not a birth certificate. Ibanker existed long before British mapping, supported by oral history and archaeological evidence. So you don't have to tell us our story. So to suggest otherwise is to erase generations of heritage and community. I hear that every time, and I think it is time for every one of us to speak up. The title of Enoge in Igbanke was never indigenous. It was a colonial imposition, a convenient administrative tool borrowed from the Benin system. But convenience does not equal cultural truth. We just have to go back to our history. Igbanke had its own leadership traditions. It still does. It still does. We've been painted as people who are searching for identity. That's absolutely wrong. Paying homage doesn't mean you are owned. Throughout Africa, smaller communities paid homage to larger kingdoms due to politics or power. That never changed their ethnic roots. Igbanke may have been caught in that system, but it never lost itself. Never lost itself. Igbanke is a confluence of cultures. It's a borderland, a trading hub, and a multicultural gem. Its dialects, customs, and festivals are distinct, rooted in Eka Igbo heritage, not Benin. To reduce that richness to Benin territory is to miss the point entirely. We just have to understand this. History is not just about documents, it's about people. And the people of Igbanke proudly identify with their Eka Igbo roots. They are not Benin. They have said it clearly, consistently, and confidently. And we keep repeating it. No outsider has the right to rewrite Igbanke's story. No outsider has the right to rewrite our story. Rewriting Igbanke's history to fit a narrative is not just wrong, it is harmful. True history respects complicities, context, and the voice of the people themselves. Igbanke was not created in 1937. That narrative is wrong. It wasn't founded by Benin, and its identity is not for sale.
Come and chase Ibanker people away from their land, let's see. You want to chase people from their ancestral land, from their own land? So many Benin people are saying that same thing. If you are from Ibanker and you say you are not Benin, leave Ibanker land. Come and chase them away now. Are you people afraid? What are you people afraid of? If you mean it that you own the land, then you are free to invade them. Yes, you can invade them. Do whatever you like. But what we are telling you people that we are not get that mind to do them. Now not be before. When they invade people, they capture people, they sell into slavery, they use people for sacrifice. All those era don't pass. You own the Ibanker people only online by back and saying all sort of rubbish. But the Ibanker that we know is Ibanker. They are in their land. You can't chase them away. Ibanker people said that they are not Benin people, that they are Igbo people, and you people are pained. They stood against your expansionist agenda, and you all are online backends. She said that Senator Ned is trying to be the governor of Anioma State. Why is it paining Benin people that Senator Ned wants to be the next governor of Anioma State when created? Una no want to make it chop for when you work from. They say, now where person they work, now they chop. So, if he becomes the first governor of Anioma State, we Anioma people are not complaining as far as he have given us Anioma State. This is why Oramian called this Ile Ibinu people land of versation. That's why he called them Ile Ibinu, land of versation. They're two the verse. Bitter people join not their body in the way. That's why I call them Ndio Binu. Person they fight for Anioma State, they pepper you. Are you from Anioma land? No. Why are you Benin people crying? If Senator Ned become the first governor of Anioma State, that is our prayer. Senator Ned is a man of vision. Why is he paying you Benin people? You Benin people that cannot even become a single state. In Edo State, you people are a minority. Minority won't claim everywhere. One state self will not reach to be one state. She said that it has been passed to law that the kings of Ibanker people are no longer enoge, and that no matter the pictures that those kings take with Senator Ned, that they are no longer enoge because the king in Edo are appointed by the Oba of Benin. Ewo Nzuza Kalena Benin. Your Oba suspend person and the person still there in throne. They govern in community. You know, say that law where your Oba make, they invalid. It's invalid because those kings are still on their throne. What they want now is to be free from Benin oppression. Not be say your Oba not suspended. They still they function for their kingdom. Chuku just used this suspension that came from your Oba to expose you people. Chuku used your Oba to tell the world why Ibanker people want to join Anioma State. You know, say una no get sense. Your Oba law they active, people were suspend still they throne. Oba pass law. He pass law, people were suspend still they throne. And you are proud of it, you not get shame, instead of to cover your face in shame. If your Oba have passed the law, okay, since he have suspended Ibanker kings, what is the Oba waiting for to install new people that will rule over Ibanker people? We know that if it's in Benin speaking communities where your Oba control those enoges, fine. We know how many ways don't remove before. But why have he not replaced the kings in the Ibanker land since he have that power? If to say he bring out people to say, okay, these 6 people, I don't remove Ibanker king, so now I won't put. He should bring those people, let's see. Only you people say that your Oba have suspended Ibanker kings. You people have still not showed us the people that your Oba want to install upon them. It shows that your Oba have no power over Ibanker people. He not get power reach there. Because Ibanker is not Benin territory. The Oba Benin have no power. See, he have no power to install anyone to rule over Ibanker people. Because the matter go hot. Like, you go past this level where it is so. You are forcing Benin identity on people that say that they are not Benin people. Are you not ashamed of yourself? They were suspended. Or you make your Oba put new people to rule over them. Enough you put. That rubbish cannot happen in this 21st century. Ibanker remains Igbo land, and there is nothing anyone from Benin can do about it. Ibanker people are Igbos, and the entire Igbo race stand by them. If you touch Ibanker people, you have touched the entire Igbo race.
take a particular group of people to trace their roots, because I wonder when I saw that people of Igbanke from Edo State, they are now trying to say that we are from Igbo land, and they even changed the traditional title of their place into the Eze. So I was surprised that is it today you now know that you are Igbo? What do you think is happening?
I think it takes a longer time for people to understand what they call regeneration. You know, it happens anytime. People tend to lose identity as a result of a lot of things. Regeneration, relocation, location, migration, and all that. These are factors that can lead people to lost identity. I remember when the Israeli government, under a few years ago, was trying to talk about the lost tribe of the Jews. You know, they believe that they have a lost tribe. So it means a tribe can actually be lost. That's what it means. But how do you now begin to look at and trace where you actually come from? I can tell you in honest truth, the Portuguese and the British, you know, damage, especially the British, damage the geographical comportment that gave people a identity as a result of, you know, their colonial interest. They make sure that they do a sort of divide and rule, you know, indirect rule. All those kind of policies was what they actually introduced. And remember, in the ancient times, there has to be issues of, you know, conquest, you know, who is more powerful, and who is this, and who is that, you know. So the Israelis themselves have discovered that the Igbo people come from a tribe they called Ni in Israel as at that time, and that Ni have the people they call the Hebrews. The ancient Hebrews are actually blacks. The ancient Hebrews. When you talk about Tutankhamun, you know, of the pharaohs in those days, you discover that they were blacks.
Well, those are the ancient Egyptians.
Yes. So I'm just trying to give you an insight before I dive into the issue of the Igbo origin. You know, how when it started and how it came to a point, you know, where people begin to see, this fragmentation begin to happen. I can also give you the insight of the Ndoki people. I'll give you the insight of the Ijo. The spelling is not IJAW. You know, we know the history there. Well, then the Akwete people, the Anang people, you know, so you can see over time, people seem to lose an identity. People seem to lost, you know, their origin, their beginning. If you go to some places in Taraba, you see that there were Igbos that are now seen as Tarabans, as Hausas, or as whatever language that is there. But in their history, they are Igbos. Wow. But they don't know where they come from. Nobody's telling them anything, but they only carry that tradition of culture, of, you know, information transfer. Let me put it that way, you know, that our great grand said that we are from Igbo. You know,
so is it as a result of migration? Is that all?
No, of course not. The quest of civilization, the quest of man trying to survive, can take man to any location. And from there, you can regenerate and lost identity. I can tell you that. So, but it depends on how big and strong that entity is. There are some tribes that are no longer existing in the world compared to ancient times. I can tell you that. But if you see, when the invasion came between that 13th, 14th, 15th century, the Igbo has already had contact with the outside world. You know, the man that wrote about the Igbo people, the Ekwano, if you can hear about him, you know, that was in the 18th, 16th, 15th century or thereabout. So there's this agenda that Igbos are the ancient people, they're the ancient Noks, you know, Noks. You understand? So, and if you look at the first invasion of the Assyrians that destabilize. Assyrians carried the, you know, Israel was one block. We have the Samaritans, we have the Judea. As at that time, there was not every human being started from Iraq. Every human being on earth came from Iraq. Whether you are this, you are that, the genesis of it is Iraq. But at a point, you know, God wanted to define a reason why man is dying. The reason why you are seeing this thing is that God was trying to tell man, for the love I have for you, you shouldn't have died. But these are the reasons of why I want to separate you from death. Then God decided to choose a particular tribe based on that tribe curiosity to know how come there's heaven and we don't know the person that created heaven. How come there is air? We don't know the person that created air. How come there is water? We don't know the person that created air. So they believe that someone that did this thing is higher than them. So the quest to...
Welcome back, my people. This Igbanke and Benin issue now only gonna know when you go finish because of the way Benin people want to carry this matter for you. Now, if you look at the first girl, she talked from inside this video. She talked and say since Igbanke people say they no be Benin again, made that they pack their load from Benin, they go to Igbo side. Everything she talk, and many Igbo guys and Igbanke people react to the talk. So what thing I guess to tell the girl is, see, if Igbanke say they no be Igbo, they no be Benin. I mean, that doesn't mean that she pack their load from Benin to Igbo side, because you know if you like this country. They threaten person say okay, they leave this land because no be anybody get this land where we see with it. Even as we talk now, you get some Yoruba and some Hausa and some Igbo where we say they another land. They hustle for their life. So and Igbanke will not be matter we say even they like that. Igbanke will have their land, their own land be that. So this matter we say this girl just talk. Everything she talk, just makes sense. And people react to the matter. You will see the air us now. If you get anything where we see you want to talk concerning the matter, we see they go on, make it drop and for inside comment section. And also if not today be your first time here, make it like our video, make it share and make it subscribe. Thank you.